What is going on, guys? Craig 1287 here, bringing you some Battlefield 3 gameplay. First off, I just want to say thank you so very much for getting me to the 700 subscriber mark. I gotta give a shout out to Pixel Enemy. They featured one of my videos of me getting banned from a server and, you know, having to deal with some badmins or madmins or whatever you want to call it. They claimed that I was hacking, and I clearly am not. You guys can tell from my gameplay. But again, you know, thank you, Pixel Enemy, and thank you for all the new subscribers. I hope to, you know, keep you guys entertained with all the FPS and just all sorts of other random games that I toss on the channel every now and then. Hope to keep you entertained. Here in the background, got some random Gunmaster gameplay. I was waiting for Cat-like, some of you that have been subscribed, you know him. Just waiting for him to get online. So, hope you guys do enjoy this gameplay. Now, what is in the store what is in store for the future of my channel? Well, obviously, Battlefield 3 and PlanetSide 2 still going to be churning that content out. Definitely no plans for any of that to slow down. You know, I know it's been out for a long time, Battlefield 3, but if there is anything that you guys, you know, want to request to see for Battlefield 3, such as tutorials on anything, weapon reviews, certain strategies that I use on certain maps, on certain game types, you know, if I'm going solo or if I'm with a team, if whatever kit that I'm using, just general weapon reviews, maybe even as a whole, you know, what I think is the best weapon for blank situation, anything that you guys want to know. I mean, it's, in my opinion, to think that you've gotten to the point where you can't learn anything new out of something, that's just, I don't know, that's kind of a wrong mindset. I still subscribe to plenty of YouTubers out there that keep churning out tips and whatnot. And yeah, it's stuff that I already know, but it's the basics, and, well, for some of them, it's the basics, and it's just nice to constantly be reminded of these things, so that it gets so ironed into your unconscious, you know, mindset that you don't have to take the time to think about them when you're in the heat of, you know, a battle. It really is just second nature, and that's what really helps you out. If you're having to think about the strategy, then that's thought process. That's some of your, you know, mental processing power that could have been spent on anything else, on proper aiming and whatnot. So if there's anything you guys want to see for specific commentaries, I can do that. Otherwise, you know, I'll just keep churning out some gameplay and whatnot, and show you guys what decent tactical team play can do, and good communication, and hopefully, preferably, a pretty decent shot. So anything you have, just request it, and I'll try to get that out to you as soon as I can. As for PlanetSide 2, the TG Game Night videos, I will still keep churning those out as often as I can find, you know, royalty-free music to match up with it, and get good gameplay. I'm really hoping that the new Nexus Battle Island thing, when that comes out, that'll be really pretty intense and offer more consistent gameplay that you can get from something such as Battlefield. And then when the new continent comes out, Hosen or however it's pronounced, you know, that'll keep churning out some, you know, typical PlanetSide action in which it's just stupidly dynamic. Anything could happen. You could be in some real small-scale, stealthy type of fight, trying to cap a base, and then all of a sudden a giant platoon shows up and you have to deal with it. I mean, that's something that no other shooter out there can really offer. So, you know, we'll definitely keep wanting to churn out some of those game night highlight videos, but I also want to keep making some commentaries for weapon reviews, and I'd also like to do a back to basics tips guide in the same mindset as to what I just said about the Battlefield stuff. You know, yeah, they're the basics, but, you know, it's always nice to know and to, you know, just keep reaffirming these. And but there's also something you might not know. There's a lot in PlanetSide that a lot of people just don't know. I've been learning stuff each day as I play. You know, I didn't know this weapon did this, or yeah, I didn't know if you step into this platform you gain temporary fall invulnerability. You know, things like that that just some people might have overlooked and just never been made made privy to. So I definitely want to do that. And again, any requests that you guys have for anything that you would like to see, any specific weapon reviews, preferably the in-season, since that's my primary faction. Anything that you would want to see, just make a request, please. I love to keep involved with my community, and that includes making content specifically tailored to what you guys would like to see. Now, looking further into the future, Twitch streaming is definitely something I've been interested in. The magic of editing, always makes someone look good. I don't have to edit and upload a video of me doing bad. I can upload a gameplay of, for the most part I do good, but I can edit out all the bad stuff. So Twitch streaming is something that's interested me because you'll get to see raw, unedited, and, for the most part live gameplay. I might be doing really, really crappy, and you can hear all my complaints in the background of me getting pissed and stuff like that. That sometimes I edit out. I'm not that angry of a player, but something bad it just might be a bad day or whatever. And you guys can bear witness to all that. So Twitch streaming is something that I'm interested in. I'll be building a new computer come October, specifically for Battlefield 4. And that'll help to give me a nice little performance boost so that I keep that at least 60 frames per second while I game, and preferably be able to upload the stream in 720. But that's stuff that I've just kind of barely looked into. If you guys have any good guides and whatnot on how to do all that jazz, then definitely pass that on to me, and I will look into it. But and also, a lot of games are implementing it. I know PlanetSide has a built-in Twitch, I believe. And there's some other games that I've been checking out that have built-in Twitch support and such. I think Battlefield probably will with its somewhat battle recorder. It hasn't been officially announced, but with the spectator mode and things like that. So, looking into the future, I'm thinking a lot of games are going to start implementing this built into the game. So that's something that I am very interested in doing. So please tell me if you guys would be interested in seeing that. And down the line, few months down the line, I can come up with a good schedule of when I will be Twitch streaming. And next, the big thing that I'm looking forward to, Battlefield 4. I cannot wait for the game. It looks fantastic. Graphics-wise, it looks similar to Battlefield 3. There's a lot more going on in terms of post-processing effects and things like that. But texture-wise, it looks fairly standard. Granted, the game's not out. Still, all we've seen is pre-alpha and alpha footage that's been leaking from the alpha. But I can't wait for the game. The physics alone, I'm looking for the maps to have a good balance of like Aftermath and Caspian Border and Karkin like size maps, but the buildings that are in them, like the close quarters type of map design with the level of verticality from floor to floor and that minor destruction of walls and furniture and things like that, mixed with the large-scale destruction of seeing an entire skyscraper just collapse. So, I mean, that game and what they're doing with the vehicle ammo and reload, how that works, they're really gonna help people to not just get spawn camped and whatnot from these vehicles. They're not going to be able to just constantly fire and fire and fire. And hopefully actually have to treat these vehicles as if they are these multi-million-dollar things, and you can't just fly in, try to get some quick kills, and bail out. So hopefully that'll, Battlefield 4 will be a great thing. I am really looking forward to it. Already got it pre-ordered and all that jazz. So, and for Battlefield 4, this is something I've never done, but I am looking into getting my own server, and it'll be a place that all you subscribers can just chill, hang out and play against me or play with me, get a chance to, take my dog tags. I've been playing with a bunch of subscribers lately. Even if you guys don't have mics, I can still, you can still join in with Ventrilo or TeamSpeak or Skype or Steam Chat or whatever it may be. And, you get to type everything, but, I'll just chat and whatnot. But I've been playing with a whole bunch of you guys lately and really loving it, but I'd love to have an entire server that you guys all are aware of and can just come in, because my friends list on Origin and Battlelog is packed. I'm hoping they'll increase the cap for Battlefield 4 when that comes out, all the revamps that they're going to be making to Battlelog, and hopefully I can add more of you guys, but all those that I cannot, You guys can favorite my server and just always tune in and see if I'm on and whatnot. It'll probably be an East Coast server since I do live on the East Coast, and most of the TG guys that I play with are on the East Coast. And yeah, I'd just love to be able to play with you guys on a regular basis. And I'll probably end up also getting my own TeamSpeak, since the TG TeamSpeak is password protected, because we're a pretty big clan. We can't just have anybody coming in there and spamming random crap that pisses us all off. So I'll probably get a TeamSpeak, and all these things are going to cost money, but I'm hoping that YouTube can pick up the tab. I don't make that much from YouTube, not nearly as much to compensate for the time that I put into it, but the few bucks here and there that it might pull in each month can go towards covering the cost of the TeamSpeak and the Battlefield 4 server, because those things are not cheap. That's typically why just clans pay for that stuff. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel and helping it to grow without the use of sending generic spammed out messages to people saying, "Hey, I saw you like FPS games. Check out my sweet video and subscribe to my channel." That's my internet reading voice. Anytime I read something on the internet, that's typically how I read it, because that's just the stereotypical nerdy internet guy. But yeah, I hate doing stuff like that. I like my channel to grow naturally, dynamically, just people sharing it and Pixel Enemy featuring stuff that they think is of quality, and people seeing it and actually liking it and taking their own time to go and subscribe to my channel, favorite videos, like videos, comment, and all that jazz. So I really do hope you guys have enjoyed this gameplay, and please have a good one. Ta-ta.